We do want to start with the tornado that touched down in the city of Grand Blanc. Nick Monticelli has been there assessing the damage. And Nick, while it's scary to have a tornado in the overnight hours, when you look at those massive down power lines, you're almost thankful because traffic could have been in those intersections.
Yeah, exactly. So, there's a give and take here, Rhonda. Yeah, that's a great thing to happen in the overnight because there is minimized traffic coming through here. But the con side of that is that people are sleeping. And fortunately, this tornado did not hit or didn't drastically hit any residential neighborhoods. There is some damage in a neighborhood northeast of where I'm standing, but minor damage and no injuries anywhere. That's the good news. Take a look behind me here. This is the hardest hit intersection right here. This is the corner of Dort Highway and Reed in Grand Blanc Township. You can see that industrial warehouse just shredded by this tornado. You can see right through portions of it and right into some of the storage facilities inside of that warehouse. So that's just one thing to take a look at. As we pan over, you can see one of the power poles that was snapped here and now dangling across the road. Some of those lines are still active power lines. That's one of the reasons this area is still shut down. And then as we pan even further down the road, you'll see even more power poles that were snapped and more lines that are down on the road. Also, on top of all of that, there are also gas leaks in the area. Some gas lines were ruptured and now exposed because of the tornado coming through here. The National Weather Service has confirmed this was a tornado. They will have a crew on the ground in the next day or two to actually survey the damage and give us some numbers as to the strength of this tornado and what other data they can collect. But again, no injuries that we know of right now. The big story, though, of course, is going to be all the cleanup, especially with this industrial warehouse right here. That's going to be a major undertaking. And then getting all these power lines put back together and restoring the people. Forget this, the power for about 14,000 people. About 14,000 people do not have power this morning. So as we send things back to Ashley, I think there are two weather conversations to have. The first, of course, being what happened out here and also kind of the narrow path this tornado took, because we can see on either side of us not too much damage to the businesses or the homes to the north or south as this kind of appeared to move on a northeast pattern. The second thing here, the temperature drop, right? So we're going to get so much colder tonight. 14,000 people without power, not a problem right now, but it's going to get much colder today.